Welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany West. We hit like, subscribe to my channel. Next one, we'll get that notification. Why is it with them? Leave my odds. This make my this from that 219 subscribers. What the fuck? I kept checking what's over there. Oh, sorry, mom. Sorry, but wait till I left your sister. Some subscribers go. What the fuck? Damn. 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 Real. Lord help me. Lord help me. Lord. Jesus Christ. Get it. I know this you tell me. But blame on YouTube. Okay? Blame that. Pippin. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Where you at, turtle? Where you at here? Hold on, babe. I see you. Yeah, bring your ass here, turtle. Bring your ass here. Bring your ass here. There you go. There you go. Bring that ass here. Well, they work great. Eh. My phone guitar. Hold on. I'll do something for you guys in a minute. I'm about to start a game for you guys. Hold on. Share something you guys. Copy link. Share my channel. Bring that ass here. Bring that ass here, get up. I'm about to do that. Peace. Peace.
https://youtube.com/.
Subscribe, hit like button. Subscribe to my channel, hit like button. Don't forget to hit like button, subscribe to my channel. Whenever next one, we'll get that notification. I gotta fix the widgets. With 17-0, the widgets 8 and 10. We're on the roll. Let's get it.
Welcome all.
Let's
Thanks
go.
for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson.
Whoa.
Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's
Oh,
the
double?
Chicago Bulls taking on the Washington
Let's go.
Wizards.
Hurry up.
And the starting group for Chicago. And it's Paxson in at the
I'm watching
point
the
guard
Bulls.
position.
One of my house earlier watching nothing but the Bulls playoff game.
The pass to
Finals
Sarr.
game.
Here's
Don't even
Carrington.
know how that works.
And a
The
miss there on
D,
the
Jordan.
triple.
Jordan.
Jordan goes in. And
Let's go.
slam dunk
Go, go.
by Jordan. Attacking the rim with power. Tremendous finish.
The threes.
Poole with the ball.
Whoa.
Here's Middleton.
That's off.
Rebounded by Pippen.
The D. Jordan.
Now here's Jordan. Defense right on him.
Why is that doubling?
Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Driving to the basket. And
Let's
slam
go.
dunk by Jordan.
7
Put
up.
a little flair on that one. Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong
The threes.
finisher, huh?
Oh.
Here's Champagny.
Come on.
Back to Poole. Here's Sarr. Poole outside. Shot clock at 5. Will it go?
That's all.
And another miss by Washington. A little over a
D.
minute and a half
How's
into this
that
first
Tuesday
quarter.
night going?
Here's Cartwright with the drive.
Let's go.
And the dunk
Right up.
to finish it off.
How's that Tuesday night
Beauty.
going?
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a
Agreed.
crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a
Huh?
small lead.
Good, I'm going
but
up.
you can't
Going
afford
good.
any kind of letdown here.
Now
Got
here's
these new
Poole.
headphones.
Middleton
Gaming headset.
outside.
Work perfectly.
Launches it. Gets a second attempt
Pippin,
to
get
go.
on that.
Now
Get
he's
the
1 for 2.
shooter.
Boy, after
Oh, why are you leaving shit open, Scotty?
Get one to go down.
Chicago with the ball, and this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won
away.
17 straight games.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill,
off.
the intelligence,
Why not?
the heart, the
Go three.
toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Here in the first, just under
For
2.5
three.
minutes played so far. Pass to Carrington.
Nope, nope, nope. I'm over that.
Middleton outside. Now here's Poole from deep. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Boy, Jordan Poole answers.
That's a
all. Great shot.
Free,
Nicely done.
free.
And here's
Break
Jordan.
something.
Takes the 3. Another 3
Let's
for
go.
Chicago.
Yeah,
15-6.
their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Out from Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kispert's checked in for Washington. And
Let's
while
go.
we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really
three.
his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays
Let's
and
go,
helping them
Scrubs.
find open shots and big points.
Stay on your
Carrington.
shooters.
Middleton looking around.
Don't reach.
Kispert outside. Here's the 3. First shot won't go.
Go
He
break
had
right there.
more
Why are
than
you not taking
enough
your shooter
room
right
to
there?
hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Grant left side. Pass to Paxson. Here's Pippen.
Jordan.
Now here's Jordan. Pippen. Pass to
Paxton.
Paxson.
Why you want to shoot that Paxton, please?
Another
Get tested.
three for Chicago.
Lucky submitted.
This has been
18-6.
just a dreadful start for them defensively.
2 minutes in the
Not good at
first.
all.
Lock in.
And
The
we're
2 minutes
just
left in the
over
first quarter.
3.5
The lock in
minutes into
right.
this first quarter. Kispert outside.
Nope,
Pass to
nope.
Carrington. With the 10-footer.
That's off.
He hits the back iron
Oh.
and sinks it.
18-8.
Here's Paxson. From deep, Jordan. Another 3 for Chicago.
Come on, 8. Let's go.
Consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
We don't want to lose. Come on, stay.
A minute 42
Oh.
left to play in the first.
One roll to 300 subscribers. One roll to 300 subscribers. Subscribe. Pocket to 1,012, bro.
Pass
Started
to
small.
Middleton. Jacks up a 3.
I'm blessed to have 219 subscribers. Keep
And the
subbing.
shooter had very little space on that attempt.
By the way, Jordan.
Right, he stays connected and
138.
great
Let's go.
timing on the contest.
And
Let's
early
go,
on,
let's go.
they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want
The
offensively.
threes.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip.
No.
And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Over there.
Here's Carrington. Chicago making their last shot.
Sub up, sub up. So I got 4
Pass to
watching.
Sarr.
Subscribe.
Now here's Middleton.
What y'all doing on
Wizards
this
need to get
Tuesday
off a shot
night?
here. Lets the 3 fly. No
D.
good on the shot.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's
Let's go.
got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy
How's that a fucking charge on
And
him?
just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the
How did a fucking
contact.
charge on Grant? The fuck?
The Wizards trail by 15.
Subscribe. How is that a
Smart,
fucking
looking
charge on
around.
Grant though? Come on, 2K.
The baseline J.
You home for the other team.
Chicago with a
That's why the
rebound.
other team still miss.
Cartwright's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Graham. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Let's go.
Slam
Let's go.
Jordan.
Let's
They're
go.
really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it
For
done
three.
on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Practice, what touch my team screen. What the fuck are you doing?
23 seconds left in the first quarter.
What the fuck are you doing?
From deep, Jordan. Oh,
Let's
he
go.
remains perfect. 7 for 7.
That's why Jordan had to
Showing no
carry
signs of
real
letting
life.
up.
This
In
defense
the 90s
is
era,
getting
he had to
spaced
carry.
out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Cause his team did not play fucking defense. Got his ass. Got in their
Now
asses.
Poole over Jordan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Good foul.
So
Good
2
foul.
free throws for him.
Bad foul because he's a good free throw shooter. Bad
The
foul. Bad foul.
officials were
He's a
right on
shooter.
top of that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And so he
Jordan
hits
against Jordan.
An efficient night
Jordan
from
against
the line.
Jordan.
This is a guy who puts in the
Jordan
work
Poole,
and it pays
Michael Jordan.
dividends.
And so it's
Jordan for
Chicago.
fourth quarter. Let's get to quarter so we can
15
go out that
points
long.
as this quarter
Jordan against Jordan.
concludes. They've been
Jordan Poole against
fantastic
Michael Jordan.
pushing the ball.
Jordan against Jordan.
Fast break points are
Jordan
key
against
to this.
Jordan. Let's go.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that
It's still the
changes
monitor.
here in the
It's not
second.
even Bull in the monitor.
And let's take a moment to get
Not
your
even
take,
91
guys,
Bulls.
on the
The
scoring
monitor.
so far for the Bulls.
Well, in today's
For three.
NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Good recovery.
Their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for
Oh,
the
that was
interior
a loss.
defense.
Never mind.
On the court
30,
right
13.
now,
Let's go.
second quarter for the Bulls.
For
And
three.
it's Pippen in at the 3. And here's Smart.
Oh, no. Stay with it. Paxton, stay with it.
Outside. Pass to Holmes.
Make me shoot contested jump shots.
Smart outside. 3-pointer Kispert. Cartwright
Good
with
D.
a rebound.
Jordan.
Cartwright's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jordan
Let's
with
go.
the bucket.
32-13.
Jordan's got 19 points.
He drops yet another dime.
No three.
Just facilitating this offense
Let them work for
like
it.
a maestro.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. Pass to Champagny. Kispert outside. Now Koulibaly. Back to Kispert. From downtown. Knocks down the
Good D, Butero.
long
Good D,
J.
Butero.
Kispert's
You
got
tried.
his first
Pippen, you
3 points
tried.
of the
We
game.
will live that. Let's contest it.
Giving him a
That's
little bit of
216.
space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here's Pippen. Nails
Just
it
one
from
right back.
3.
Let's go. Let's 16. Let's go.
Bulls lead by 19.
Let's go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
For three.
Now here's Koulibaly. Covered by
I need
Jordan.
help. I need help. I need help. I need help.
Pass to Champagny. Smart outside.
That's off.
Off target with the
Good
3.
D. Jordan.
Bulls leading by 19. Here's Jordan. And
Let's
slam
go.
dunk by
13,
Jordan.
16. Let's
In
go.
terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've
No three.
gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Smart outside. Smart, a screen
I'm
on
over that.
Jordan. Here's Koulibaly. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a
Why you put me back in? It's still second quarter, coach. Look at the lead. The 19.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Fades and shoots. Again, the Bulls
41-18.
score.
Let's go.
Boy, great fadeaway. That's nice touch with a lot of traffic around.
No threes. That's Jordan for you.
Smart passes to Middleton.
Over there.
Back to Smart. Fires the three. Cartwright with a rebound. Cartwright's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Bro, what?
Poked away. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will
You gotta grab that, bro. You gotta grab that.
Making a
You
change
got
here.
to grab that, bro. No buts.
And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. Pass to
Got his
Carrington.
point with these turnovers.
Poole outside. It's Middleton on the wing. Launches a three.
No way.
Armstrong
Good D.
grabs the miss.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Let's go
Their
for
offense
3
is looking
teams.
like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get
For
much
three.
better than this.
Pass to George. The three is up. He can't hit
Good D.
that time.
Jordan.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run.
Oh my god,
It's
that's
out
me.
of bounds.
That's
Still Chicago's ball.
Oh, that's what I caught.
He's
Oh,
checked
Brody.
in for George.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, number 9, Justin.
Jordan inside.
Let's
And
go.
Slam dunk
45-18.
by Jordan.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Going inside.
That's all.
Washington
Good D.
again can't hit. Carrington's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Shoots
Go
from
with
the
it.
block. And
Let's
the
go.
Bulls
What's on the
tack
team?
on
Let's go.
2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Let's go.
A minute
threes.
50 left in the second quarter.
Listen, I got you clamped, bro. What
Middleton
can do?
passes to Sarr. Here's Champagny. Pass to Sarr. Poole from long range. And can't
Good
get
D.
it. He's now 1 of 3.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games.
49-18.
They need
Let's
to
go.
find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
King's
For
got
threes.
all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Poole, the pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. And the foul is called.
The foul.
He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes a first.
At the line for the Wizards, Carrington.
And good on the second, so he makes a
Another 20.
And give them
Fuck,
credit
keep
for
it
making a
close.
more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Middleton against Jordan. Over Middleton. And
Let's
Chicago
go.
again
With
with a
120.
bucket.
Let's go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Poole, the pass to Middleton. He buries it from 3. Middleton's got
Why are
6.
you here, Fiddle?
When you're
Why are you
trailing in a
gonna
game,
open
it
look?
can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Jordan against Middleton. With the fadeaway.
Let's go.
Again, the
For 323.
Bulls
Let's
score.
go.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Carrington. Middleton outside. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 9.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot, Middleton deposits another J.
And here's Jordan. There's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
26, let's go.
Teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
From deep, Sar. And through one half,
Go,
it
go,
hasn't
go,
even
go,
been
let's go.
close. It's the Bulls running away with it. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Washington Wizards.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
The young guys are playing well, but it's the long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. Thanks, as always.
Let's get their course started. Let's go.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's Washington with the ball.
The three.
We've got Jordan Poole, Sar out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Champagnie at power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Middleton from the outside. Chicago with a rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Jordan against Middleton. The fader. And Chicago again with a bucket.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Pass to Champagnie.
The threes.
Back to Poole. Out left to the wing. Let's go with a 3. Champagnie, that's good.
Wait on you shooters. Exactly. You have a hard time defending the third because y'all don't want to say you got no shooters.
So here is Chicago.
Wait, wait on.
Here's Armstrong. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
The threes.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Poole's shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Let's go. 6-3-29. Let's go.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Chicago with a rebound. Cartwright's got rebound number 8 now.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting.
Let's go.
Behind.
6-4-29. Let's go.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
Threes.
Out to the right wing. Back to Poole. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Middleton outside. Can they get it? And it's blocked. Pass to Jordan. Banked it in off the glass.
6-29. Let's go.
Jordan's got 41.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The threes.
Here's Sar. Middleton, left side. And it's good
Damn
for
it.
2. Middleton's got 11 points.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
Let's go.
Jordan with the
7-31. Let's go.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams."
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The drive by Poole puts it in off the killer crossover. 7 points in the game.
3-3-3.
That's just great awareness. And Jordan Poole in pick and roll action reads the defense, makes the right decision.
Right wing. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Jordan with the bucket.
Let's go.
He's
Go to
going
3-3.
off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
For 3.
Down low. Here's Middleton. Cartwright
Good D,
with the rebound.
Jordan.
Cartwright's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Paxson. He's got 5.
Jordan's open.
From deep, Jordan connects.
Let's
from
go. Why would you
downtown.
double off with Jordan? He's
Jordan's
on fire
got
right now.
53 points.
So another
They're
3.
getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Champagny. Three-pointer.
Let's go.
The shot, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
1:43 left in the third.
Let's go. 81-3. Let's go.
Just rising up to the
Let's go.
rim.
Let's go.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
For 3.
Here's Carrington to end the run. The
D.
Wizards with another miss.
Jordan.
To the right side. Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. Here's
Shoot that Cartwright.
Another 3
Let's
for
go.
Chicago.
84-3.
Unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible
Go,
for
Tommy.
the defense to
Let's put
account
their
for
6.
everyone.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Jordan.
Whoa.
Rebound by Middleton.
That
Good
is
D.
a rarity.
Big
When he takes
D.
flight, he usually hammers it home.
Poole's shot is off.
Good better deep on
Poole's
ours.
gone just 1 for 4 from deep.
Good payback,
Here's
Jordan.
Blocked.
Whoa.
As Sar gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
A new lineup here for Washington.
On the court.
32 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Jordan.
And 1. Let's go.
By Jordan.
Go to the forward there,
Barely
Jordan.
needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Chicago shooting their
Let's
first
go.
free throw of the
36.
night here. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Outside Koulibaly. And there's the
Let's go to
screen.
3.
Back to Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to George. Fires for 3. Armstrong grabs the miss.
Let's go.
And so it's Chicago.
Oh, 90
And they're up
36.
an
Go
insane
to the
amount
body right there.
going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Let's go. Let's go.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Wizards foul.
And we reach the fourth
Well, now
quarter
we
in a
come back
game
and put
that may
Jordan on the
already
line.
be
What
out of
the-
hand.
not in the bonus.
On the court for Chicago. And it's Paxson in at the shooting guard position.
Ooh.
Here's Jordan. And
60.
slam dunk
Now
by
236.
Jordan.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
For 3s.
Smart passes to George. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I
Get
agree,
on your
BA.
shooters.
It's much more sophisticated. And of
That's
course,
239.
coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Jordan with it. Over Kispert. Again, the
That's
Bulls
439.
score.
Let's go.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
For threes.
Pass to Holmes. We played just over a minute here in the fourth.
Still.
Here's Cartwright. And it's
Let's
thrown
go.
down
Nice 639.
hard with both
Let's go.
hands. And that's a double-double for him now.
And that's what happens
For
when you
threes.
don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Such a
Only a
reliable
shooter.
threat from
Let's shoot for
Aaron.
two.
I think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now here's Jordan.
They're not gonna
Over
do.
Kispert. And again, it's
98-42.
Chicago.
Right back.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the
For
competitiveness
threes.
he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And the ball out of play. The Bulls
Then
will
watch this.
have it.
This is one
Let's go.
of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And the Wizards making a change here. Middleton's checked in.
Middleton.
Jordan against Middleton. Fades away. And Chicago
Let's go.
again
Final
with a
4-2.
bucket.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder
For
how
threes.
long he can sustain it.
Middleton against Jordan. Outside Koulibaly. Kispert, the pass to Middleton. Back to Kispert.
That's all.
No good on the three. And so here is Chicago. Pass to Paxson. Here's the teardrop. And
Let's go.
the
Final
layup is
2-4-2. Let's
good.
go.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
For threes.
Paxson's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Inside, here's Middleton. Chicago
D.
with the
Jordan.
rebound. Cartwright's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Got a piece of it.
Fuck you, smart.
Pass to George.
Let's stay right back. Jordan put on top of games.
Here's Jordan. Oh, an
Let's go.
amazing finish with a hand right
On
in
the 4-4-2.
his face.
Jordan told you Jordan played on top of
Absolutely
games.
ruthless. He's
For
not
threes.
about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Outside Koulibaly. Smart for 3. And another
Indeed.
miss by Washington. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Jordan goes in.
Let's go.
And
Final
slam
2-4-2.
dunk by Jordan.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey,
No,
when's
threes.
the last time you saw a jam like that? Jordan against Middleton. Over Jordan.
No, it's
Washington
the D.
again can't hit.
Well, if the defense
Why
gives
you-
him that
why you
shot
think he was
next
scored
time,
against Jordan?
they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
We know not everyone that's contested, George. Shut the hell up.
1:51 left to play in the fourth. Again,
108-42.
the Bulls score.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has
That
been
game.
phenomenal.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
For threes. I got you,
Here's
Clint Wilson.
Middleton.
Got you,
Back
box.
to Smart. More and more, we're seeing international players come
Goes off.
into the league who
Away.
are NBA ready, Grant.
When they
It
force
really
foul.
is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition.
Let's go.
at that
Big corner
age.
back. 145.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
No
Well,
threes.
that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And he
Let's
drops
go.
in the layup off the
Well,
glass.
13-45. Let's go.
And the
20
defense
touches.
has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let them get
The
right
threes.
to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And that one's good.
Good,
Middleton.
Dibero.
Now,
On
if you're the
13-48.
defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
From deep, Jordan. Another three for
Let's go.
Chicago.
115 for 8.
Respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific team.
No threes.
Each guy doing
Going
his
switch with these
part.
boys.
You love what you're seeing from them
This boy's
tonight.
packing.
Here's Middleton. Oh, the block shot.
The hell.
Grabs it out of the
We're going
air.
for the fake. But did he get my backup defense for the fake though?
Here's Cartwright. Here's Jordan. And slam.
Let's go.
by
118
Jordan.
for 8.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the
threes.
halftime. They have valued each possession.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Load that screen.
Middleton against Jordan. George outside. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Hold it.
Now Jordan. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
We're gonna face the Pacers. With 19-0. The Pacers 9-10. We're still playing on the road. Let's get it.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Indiana Pacers. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Grant is out there with Cartwright. Then it's John Jackson. Then it's Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. Now here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Jordan.
That's off.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Wait, Jordan. Let's go.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
For 3.
Here's Halliburton. Now Nembhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. Trains the 3-pointer.
Oh, 1 footer. Good on that.
Rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Chicago. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done.
Let's go.
Tonight,
7-3.
their 20th win in a row.
This team, I tell you, is
doing
a heck of a job.
We're trying to go undefeated.
Their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kind of streaks did not happen often. And there's a lot going right for this group right now.
So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Raptors. Cartwright, the pass to Paxson. Here's Cartwright. Nembhard covering. Grant sets a screen for Pippen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Cartwright.
What?
And yes, it's good.
God, you passed an open look. On 3.
Perfect 4-4 from
Why am I passing an open look? You had an open look right there, Clark, right? I need the paint. I need the basket. For three.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Jordan. Halliburton in the corner. Pass to Neesmith. From outside, off the mark. It's been a quick start here for Chicago.
Oh.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The
11-3.
shot's good from Paxson.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
The loudest section, there can only be one. And they're getting shirts. Let's vibe those fans.
With three fucking yards.
Over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball.
Let's go. 13-3 over 10. Let's go.
The big man getting out, picking it off, and taking it the distance.
Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Nembhard.
Over there.
Indiana moving the ball for three. Siakam. Rebound.
Quarter.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow.
Wait, 1 of 4. They're quite right.
Cartwright gets the bucket.
15-3.
Great ball movement there.
For three.
Now the Pacers with it. Halliburton passes to Nembhard.
Over there. This spot's crowd. Nope.
And it's Halliburton missing. Bulls leading by 12. Jordan finds Pippen.
Go away with Pippen. Let's go. 13-3. Let's go.
Boy, that's major force and
almost 2 minutes left in the first. Fucking right. We'll get a team. I'll let you go come back.
No messing around with that.
Halliburton for three. Hands it from downtown.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
For three, Paxson hits it.
Let's go. 26. 6 points right back. Let's go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers another three.
Put it on.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer.
Let's go. Right back. For 3-9. Let's go. All shooters on this team.
How about that for a response? Gotta love seeing MJ fire back with the 3 of his own.
You're not coming back, Pacers.
Back to Halliburton.
Whoa. Good steal, Jordan.
And here's the fast break. Grant with the ball. Now guarded
with
by Siakam.
Oh.
Turner against Grant.
Let's go.
Count that one.
They've wasted
Let's go.
time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean,
really
making the most of their possessions.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Now here's Neesmith, guarded by Pippen. Here's Nembhard. No good from outside. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 16-point lead.
Go, wait on the forward though. Pippen, let's go.
Contact while in the act of shooting. That's just a good veteran move there.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jackson is checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Pacers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Pippen outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Cartwright against Halliburton.
Let's go. 2-9. Let's go.
Cartwright's got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And the Pacers
Jordan.
get it to go. Here's Jordan.
Let's go. 31-9. Let's go.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Go in the first quarter.
Nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early.
Look at the quarter. We'll go ahead to our
scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And
look at the quarter. We can go ahead to our scoreboard. Let's go.
A lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing.
The foul, Pippen. That's easy.
For Chicago right now, they've got Grant. Jordan is out there with Paxson. Then there's Pippen, and it's Cartwright in at the center, locking down the middle.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Pippen finds Grant. Battles through traffic.
3-11. Let's go.
He's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Halliburton. Bucket is good.
Good play with her.
I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
Oof.
Cartwright against Jackson. Grant for 3. That one goes
Let's go.
for him too, making it
Why did you double?
36-13.
Unwilling to let up
even
for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't
play Jordan.
He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Both.
Cartwright against Mathurin. Grant gets a wide open look. And again,
let's go.
They're
down 13. Let's go.
The totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been
clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Timeout called the Pacers.
They only called timeout in our games yet because we need it. We're the best team in the league in the Western side.
For TJ McConnell. Second quarter of basketball.
Go Curry.
And it's good.
15.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Oh my God, Turner.
Driving inside. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Hold up, come back.
Nembhard's got 6.
Come back and break my shit.
They dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why.
18, let's go.
It takes a while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
Halliburton outside. Turner against Cartwright. Outside for Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Mathurin missing. Bulls leading by 23. Here's Paxson. Bucket number 3.
Let's go.
He's a perfect
3
for 3 to start.
Not a lot of resistance
on
the inside.
They're
taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Lets it go with the 3. Toppin good.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Grant on the wing. And right away,
let's go.
they match it with a 3.
Let's go.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton for three. Rebound by the Bulls.
From his best game, a disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Nembhard. And the free on target. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's Grant. And Grant.
Let's go.
50-21. Is known as a really solid, non-flashy guy, but he's got some tricks up his sleeve too, as he showed.
And the Pacers call time here. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And Grant sends it back.
With his length and athleticism, Grant covers a lot of ground defensively.
And the rejection by Pippen. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. Bulls on D. Siakam passes to Nembhard. McConnell a screen on Jordan.
That's off.
Jordan is an aggressive defender now. Excels at getting into his man and making
it here to make it a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball.
But 3-21.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter.
It would have got worse.
David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm in.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Siakam with it. He's picked up by Pippen.
Still.
Turner against Cartwright. And the
let's go. Let's have 21.
And you know, Cartwright is just a little north of 7 feet tall, so once he gets great positioning, he's looking to throw it down.
Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's me.
Nembhard's got his third bucket of the night.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Got that one up quick.
62-4. Let's go.
Getting it right there. John Paxson knocking down the big bucket.
Siakam against Grant.
Devin, go in.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
D. Let's go, let's go.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 9. The fadeaway again.
2-2-4. Let's go.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And so it's Chicago, way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up. as we
But
continue
Kings
to
suck
work
this
our
season.
way through this season.
Oh, we're not 10-0.
Taking a look here
First
at
place,
Chicago,
who win it?
I had
First
them
place,
as a
20-0.
top team before the season, and now I'm
Let's go,
picking
let's
them
go.
to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Thank you for being with us.
Let's get third quarter starter. Let's go. Let's one these things out.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Horace Grant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Indeed.
Halliburton in the backcourt, Nemhard to his side. The forward spot.
Let's go.
Neesmith
6-4-24.
and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Well, it's good to see Jordan focus on distributing the ball some. I mean, an all-around talent who does everything for this team.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G
Indeed.
slam cam.
You almost have to assume
All the way with a Cartwright.
he's going to knock those.
Let's go. 6-6-24.
Boy, Cartwright is feeling it so far. He continues to find ways to torch this defense.
The threes.
Outside Turner takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time.
6-6-27. Take one. Come back.
Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Halliburton against Paxson.
Jordan.
Left side, Jordan.
Oh! What a traffic right there.
Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded closely. Pass to Nemhard.
Nope.
And a miss there on
Indeed.
the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he.
Man.
Let's go. 6-8-27. Let's go.
Boy, Pippen showing you some passing right there with that nice finish.
The
He's
threes.
got everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Neesmith with the ball. And here's Halliburton, guarded by Paxson.
Let's go. Let's go.
Halliburton against Paxson.
Clamp,
Shot
clamp.
clock at 6. Here's Neesmith.
Let's
Good
go.
on the 3-point
Ow.
shot. Neesmith
Pippen
has got
right
his
there.
first bucket of the game, and
But
he's on the
2-30.
board for 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Back to Paxson. The
2
3.
point right back.
Oh, yes,
Let's
he
go.
did. 5 up
21-30.
and 5 down for him so far.
Well, it's been a
No
great
threes.
start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Indiana moving the ball around. Turner with a screen on Jordan. Back to Turner. The steal.
Good D. What would it grant?
The dunk.
It's
And the
good.
foul. A powerhouse
Good with the
move,
foul
and
with
he's
the
got a
grant.
chance for one
Cover
more
it.
at the line.
If you touch it, that's ours. It
It
worked.
goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And he's got his first chance at
Now
the line
4:30.
here.
You know, just Grant's presence on the floor, I think, is a
No
difference
threes.
maker because he can intimidate at both ends using a combination of physicality and skill.
That's all.
Nice blend.
Really left alone that team.
The 4-33.
Halliburton's got 8 points.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside for Pippen. Good.
Let's
and the
go.
assist goes to Jordan.
Why are you doing Jordan with 12 points? So it's
Jordan's
33.
got
Let's
his
go.
8th assist in the game.
No
His
threes.
shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Neesmith. And again, it's Indiana
That's
converting.
not 35.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
It's Jordan.
Let's go. So not 35. Let's go. Right back.
Wow. We are going to remember that
No
one
threes.
for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Halliburton. The rebound
D.
by Cartwright. Cartwright's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Grant.
And one. Let's go.
And he's
See what's
got a
up
free
over there,
throw coming
Grant.
up as well.
Every
first
time
row.
they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Benedict
32-35.
Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith.
No threes.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Mathurin. Turner with the
Over the screen.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Pretty easy to get excited about Bennedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
82-37.
And here are the Bulls now. Paxson passes to Cartwright. Jordan looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Paxson outside. That drops.
Let's go.
Comes off an assist from Jordan.
34-37. Let's go.
Jordan's got 9 assists now tonight.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's Siakam. Nice spin off the left. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. And he drops it up off the glass. Halliburton's got 10 points.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
Grant against Siakam. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana.
No way.
Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
Let's go. 8-41.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's
raining
buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
9-4-3.
Their offense trying to find its way back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Back to Paxson. Grant outside. Here's Cartwright. Good. And
let's go. 9-1-4-3. Let's go.
Grant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
5 seconds separating the shot game clocks.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what?
Let's go. 9-3-4-3.
Games, guys, and here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And
going into the first one. Let's go for so he get the door.
Gigantic lead you almost never see. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has
let's go. 9-4-4-3.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. They've got Pippen. Grant is out there with Cartwright. That's John Paxson. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Jackson kicks to Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And
let's go. 9-4-3.
Bringing the scoring punch tonight. Horace Grant has been massive.
So 3.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Toppin a screen on Paxson. Pass to Toppin.
Let's go.
Here's Halliburton. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen, the pass to Cartwright. Good.
Let's go.
He's now got 10 from the field.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Halliburton for 3. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
9-4-6.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their
Let's
thing.
go.
I mean,
3-point right back.
that's gonna be the
1, 2, 4,
ticket
6.
for them the rest of the way.
And an eye for an
No
eye.
threes.
Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jackson a screen on Jordan. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Teardrop shot. Grant.
Let's go.
That's
1, 4,
good.
4, 6.
Grant's got 29 in the game.
And you
No
can
threes.
see how Grant loves to take on that defense inside. Even when they're up on him, he just seems to muscle through
Good
those
D.
shots.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Let's go.
And
1, 2, 4,
Pippen
6.
slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you
No
can
threes.
see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to McConnell. Pocket 6. Jackson setting the pick here for McConnell. And it's Mathurin missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-3 run right now. And he gets
go.
the bucket.
1, 8, 4,
He's
6.
got 22.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the
For
paint.
3.
This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Halliburton for 3.
No way.
And the
Good D.
Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's
Let's go. 1, 10,
painful for me
46.
to watch, too.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
No threes.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by
10.9.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Let's go. 3-point right back.
No time at all.
113.9. Let's go.
Jordan's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago. Over
No
3.5
threes.
minutes through the final quarter now. McConnell with it. Halliburton outside.
Let's go.
Good. And McConnell gets the
All right.
assist.
113 for 2.
Halliburton's got 14 points here in the second half.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Let's go. 3-point right back. 113 for 2.
And
The
that's
game.
just cold-blooded right there. He's
No
taking
threes.
no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
McConnell finds Halliburton. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing. He's defended by Jordan.
Oh, God.
And the
All right,
shot
18 for
goes
12.
in from Siakam.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Grant for 3. The rebound by Turner.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to
Right,
continue.
kind of missed that.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
13 for 7.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Here's Grant. It's
Let's go.
Chicago with another
123 7.
Grant has
touches.
the
Let's go.
ability to knock down jump shots now. Very comfortable from this distance.
No threes.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Nembhard.
Over that.
Siakam outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more.
Let's go.
On that
122
last
7.
play. And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters.
No threes.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Halliburton. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Cartwright in Chicago with
another 4-3-7.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Halliburton looking around. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance